Hi and welcome to this second Vinyasa Flow. Today we wanna start as we did the last time. So we're gonna work on the Ujjayi breath. We wanna start to set our breath to then coordinated with the movement, and we wanna really have some physical stops into the practice to really observe how we are doing it with the breath. So we are going to have a bit more of dynamic into the flow of our sequence, but we are doing a bit longer pause into our variations. So my suggestion is always to have all the props you need. Really take it close, and let's start. So remember, with block or without, find your seat on top of your heels. Let's take our knees closed. We want to relax our shoulders, and let's keep our attention for a moment into our mouth. Really recognize how it's your strength in between the upper part of your mouth and the lower part, if you are really closing your fingers together or if you have your mouth relaxed. At the same time, observe how you feel the pressure of the closing of your eyes. Relax your forehead. Really feel the space in between your ears and your shoulders. Relax completely your elbows, your hands, your fingers. Going a bit lower into our body, observe how you feel your hip, your seat bones on top of your heels, the joints of your knees, your ankles, and your toes. With your next inhale, relax your hand towards the floor, drawing a circle from the back, rising our hands up. With exhale, touch the mat with your hands and stretch your back into the child pose. We're gonna set the Ujjayi breath here. In the inhale, observe the movement of your rib cage. And exhale, release your breath. One more inhale, start to really listen to the sounds of your breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly curve your spine. And with the Ujjayi breath, we want to set our cow and cat pose. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale and curve. Inhale and arch. Exhale and curve. Last time, inhale and up. Exhale and release. Stay straight with your back. Today, as a twist, we want to slide our left hands towards the front and we want to drop the right elbow towards the floor. Let's look towards the right hand. Inhale. Your hip is on top of your knees in the same line. Without arching so much your back, your belly is a bit towards the spine. Stay there. And exhale, push your right hands towards the floor and go back into the all fours. Let's change your side. Your right one is stretched up and your left elbow is towards the floor. Really relax your left shoulder. Inhale and stay. Observe your breath. And exhale, release. From here, we want to sit with our sit bones on top of our heels, lifting up our knees. And we want to stretch our legs into the downward facing dog. So today we want to just switch side and side, bending the right knees and the left one. Warming up a bit more our joints and observing how is the alignment in between our hands and your shoulders. Really relax your head in between your arms and try to do not rock and roll too much the joints of your shoulders. Really Stay attached with your hands, with your fingers towards the mat. And from there, draw a line in between your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulders. Relax your head. Sometimes we have the attitude to look up. No, relax your neck. Look towards the floor or towards your toes. Now from here, we want to bend our knees. We want to walk towards our destination, and we want to walk towards there. So, look up, stay straight with your spine. And exhale directly into Uttanasana. Remember all the variation. Bend your knees so the use of block. Relax your back. Inhale, and again, rise it up. Your weight a bit more towards your toes. And exhale, release. Last time, inhale. Bring in front. And with the exhale again, release. Now we want to bend everyone our knees, and we want to interlace our fingers back. Before, roll your shoulders back and close your shoulder blades together. Relax again towards the floor. If you can, close your wrists together and really fold towards your leg. From here, we want to release and go again into a twist. We want to bend the left leg, the left arm down, your right is rising up towards the sky. Inhale and fold forward. And now we want to hide our right arm behind our back. If you can, maybe you can grab your left quad. Now from here, let's find the first balance. We want to our knees together and our right heel is toward our bum. From here, really focus yourself into the mat. If you need, you can slightly bend your left towards the floor. And from here, let's start to find a balance. Maybe we can rise a bit more our hand. And with the exhale, we want to release. Towards the other side, we want to bend our right knee. Your right hand is down, the left one is up. First, we find the twist. And second, the balance. So again, add now your left hand behind. And from here, let's start to rise the heel towards the bum. Focus a fixed point. Take this balance. Maybe rise a bit more up with your hand. Stay there. And relax completely. Now from here we want to walk on top of our mat to start our first sun salutation. Directly here in Urdhva-Sthasana, raise your hands up, open your chest and exhale into Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, look front. Today we're going to go into Surya Namaskara A, and with the exhale from the plank, we want to go down into knees, chest and chin. Inhale, roll your shoulders, open your chest into Bhujangasana, and with the exhale, we want to go again towards the push towards our mat to rise it up into Adho Mukha. With the inhale, today we want to open our hip and rise our right leg towards the ceiling, and with the exhale, we want to bend our knee. So try to keep in the same line your shoulders and your hip is open, so today it's not square. And with the exhale, stretch again your right leg and bring it down. Let's change from here with the left one. Inhale, open your leg as far as you can towards the ceiling, and with the exhale, release. Your heel is over your bum. Continue to align your shoulders together. Inhale and bring it again and up. Exhale and down. Inhale, bend your knees, look front, and jump towards your hands. Inhale again into Astha Uttanasana, stay long with your spine, and exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, bring your hands up, and with the exhale, hands towards the chest, and Samastiti. Inhale, bring it again up, exhale and fold forward. Inhale, look front, stay long with your spine, and let's start to jump into a plank. Bend your knees and go back. So now again, align your shoulders on top of your wrist, and let's go down into Chaturanga. Inhale, rise it up into Urdhva Mukha, Bhujangasana in case Urdhva Mukha is not in your practice. Exhale into Adho Mukha. As we did before, inhale, open your hip, and with the exhale, we want to close it, and we want to drive our right knee towards the left side. Into Varsisthasana variation, we want to rise as a side plank, the left arm up, and with the exhale, we want to bring it back. Inhale, we want to rise again, the right leg up, and with exhale, our foot is going towards the opposite side. So we're gonna go into Varsisthasana configuration, and we want to rise our right arm up. With the exhale, we want to go straight into Chaturanga to change our side. Inhale, bring it up into Urdhva Mukha, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So from here, let's go towards the left side. Inhale, open your leg. And with the exhale, knee towards the chest and side. Stay here with your knee bended. Rise up with your right arm. And with the exhale, bring it back and stretch. Inhale, stay up. And exhale, change side. Your right heel now is falling towards the floor. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, in Chaturanga, we want to go down. Inhale, bring it up into Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale from here, bend your knees, look front and jump. Inhale, straight with your spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch your hands, bring it up. Exhale, and release. One more, inhale, bring it up. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bend your knees, jump back, and Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, now is the last one that is going up, and in the exhale, as we did before, we want to twist. So from here, stretch your right arm. With the inhale, we want to cross our left on top of the right, and we want to bend our knees. Our arm is into cactus pose, bang into 90-degree shape. And when we exhale, again stretch. Inhale and bend. Exhale and stretch. One more. Inhale and bend. Exhale in just one movement. Stretch again the left one up and release towards the opposite side. From here, let's go again into the same configuration of before, and we want to open a bit more. So what we want to do now is really sitting on the floor. We want to take an inhale here, and with the exhale, we want to open more. You can rise your left heel up, and you can open a bit more your back, your chest, arching your back actually. Inhale. And exhale, directly front into a plank and Chaturanga. Inhale, bring it up in Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Repeat it with the right leg. Inhale and up. Exhale and Varsisthasana. From here, you can find your balance. Stretch your left one and cross your right leg on top of the left. Inhale, bend all together, and exhale, stretch. Inhale, legs and arm. Exhale and back. Last time, inhale. With the exhale, again down and right one up. Inhale, stay, and exhale, go towards the other side. Drop your right toe. Inhale, bring it up, and now we wanna go down. So you want to sit on top of the floor. Inhale down. Exhale from the chest. Rise it up. You can lift up your right heel. Open, open, open your back. And exhale. Release down into Chaturanga. Inhale and bring it up. Exhale and stay into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, bend your knees. Look front and jump. Inhale, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale and bring it down. Now in the inhale, we want to start into the Utkatasana, chair pose. And then we exhale, we want to twist towards the right side. So close your hands together, and as we did before, we're gonna find a balance. So first time, maybe we can change our wrist. So it's gonna help to change our side towards the floor. Maybe we can start to lift our heel towards our back. Inhale, stay. Now open your side towards the right. And exhale, bring it back into Utkatasana. Again, bring it up. Arms towards the sky, belly in and elbows down. Exhale, change and twist towards the left. Inhale, stay here, palms in between your chest. Look down and let's find our balance, rising our right heel. If you can change your side towards the left, woo! And if you're falling, you can find it again, repeat it, and release. From here again, Utkatasana, bend your knees, belly in, elbows down. Exhale, Uttanasana, relax. Inhale, look front. Let's jump straight into Chaturanga if you can, or plank, and knees just and chin. Inhale, Urvastasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, we want to bend, inhale, right up, and exhale, Warrior One. We want to step towards the front. Inhale, arms are up, and with the exhale, straight, we want to lift the right leg and the right arm. So now from here, the other variation is going to be to rise a bit the right leg. In the inhale, we're going to stay here. And with the exhale, we can collapse and pick our knees and step at the front. So in the inhale again, we can rise our hands up into Warrior One. And with the exhale, and now we want to shift our weight on top of our right arm. So we want to bend, as we did before, the right leg on top of the left. Inhale, we can stay here. And the exhale, we're gonna stretch it. So now you can choose if you wanna just keep this alignment or stretch the right one towards the front. Find your balance as you wanna draw an L shape with your legs. Inhale and exhale, bring it down. Inhale from here into the plank pose. Exhale and go down into Chaturanga. Inhale, lift it up and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale with the left one, bring it up and exhale, step front. We go into the Warrior One. Inhale, go down, and from here we want to shift towards the right side, and we're gonna go into Vasisthasana, separating our legs. Inhale, stay, and exhale with a big step. We want to bring it front. Inhale, again into Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale, bring it down. So now shift your weight into the left. You can collect together both your legs. Inhale, back. Exhale and stretch. This time you can stay, or you can draw an L shape again into the other side. Bring your hands up. Relax into Adho Mukha. Inhale, bend your knees together and step it front. Inhale into Utkatasana, bring your hands up and exhale, hands towards the chest and release. Last time into Utkatasana. Inhale, bend your knees, bring your hands up. Exhale and release, bring it down. Inhale, look front. Exhale into Chaturanga. Try to go straight towards the floor. Inhale. Bring it up and exhale. Bring it into downward facing dog. Now with the left one, inhale, rise it up. And exhale, step front into Warrior One. From the Warrior One, we want to rise our hands towards the ceiling. And then we exhale, we want to go in with the last one back. And the right hand, it's grabbing directly our ankle. Now from inhale, we want to bend our legs together, and then with the exhale, you can grab the external part and draw this L shape. Inhale, stay, and with the exhale, we can change. Inhale directly with the left one up, and with the exhale, we want to drop the point of the foot towards the right side of the mat. Inhale, we can arch our spine And from here, if you are comfortable with it, and draw the Urdhva Dhanurasana. Inhale and stay. Exhale and bring it back. So you want to move first your right arm, leg, bring it back into plank pose. Exhale and down into Chaturanga. Inhale, bring it up, and exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. To change side. Inhale, right one is up. Exhale, bring it front. Inhale, warrior one. Bring it up and exhale. Directly, we want to grab our ankle. So now we can bend both our knees, and with the external part of our foot, we can stretch it towards the floor. With the inhale, we want to drive it again up into three-legged dog, and exhale, we want to bring it back. Inhale, take your breath. Exhale, open into wild thing, and if you can, move it into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Bridge. Inhale, and exhale. First, go front with your hands. Step and blank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, release. Inhale and up. Exhale and Adho Mukha to directly go into the child pose. We want to take our pose here. Let's recover our arms back. And we want to stay, as we said before, into this long pose. What we want to do is directly go into a simply and easy inversion. So from there, we can really recover our breath and observing, feeling how it is and how it changes. For sure, most of us forgot at some point the Ujjayi breath, so maybe we can think about it, observe it without judging our practice, and we can keep it and pick it back. What we're gonna do is from here to stay into this relaxation, but rising our hips up and touching with the top of the head towards the mat. So into Sashangasana, the rabbit pose, we can take and stay again into our long pose. In the inhale, remember to breathe. Listen to the sounds of your breath. And exhale, bring it out. Inhale and breathing. Exhale and out and bring it down. From here, we want to stretch again our hands towards the front, and from the plank, slowly we want to drop it down into Chaturanga on knees and chest and chin into 5 counts. So really slowly drop it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, drop your elbow under your shoulders. Now open your chest, shoulder blades together into the Sphinx pose, and exhale. Bring it down, open your elbow and relax. Into Shalabhasana. Now close your hands together and maybe your heels too. If you have problems in your lumbar spine, keep it apart. Inhale, rise your legs up and your chest together. And we exhale, bring it back. We're gonna go for 2 times more, directly and straight into the inhale, we open. And with the exhale, release. One more inhale. And bring it up. Exhale and go down, bending your knees and maybe grabbing directly your ankles with your hands. You can relax here, take a long breath. And in your next inhale, we want to go into Dhanurasana. So rolling really out and back our shoulders. Close and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And start to really drive with your ankles, your hands back. So this is going to help you to open your chest. Inhale, stay in balance here. And with exhale, we want to release and drop everything towards the right side. You can drop your head and continue to find a twist looking towards the left shoulder. Inhale, bring it again into the center, rising it up, and we exhale, change the side. Drop into the left side, look towards the ceiling. Continue to take space in between your heels and your back. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, last time into Dhanurasana. Bring it up And with the exhale, we release everything together. So our next step is gonna be the last arch, last back bendings. Our hands is close to our rib cage. Now we wanna really push the floor, and as we are closer with our hands, our chest can open a bit more. You don't have to stretch your arms if it's still not in your possibilities. Now from here, drive again your chest back and bend your knees. This second round, it's half and half in between the cobra and the Dhanurasana. So without the grab of our ankles, we start to drive our point towards the ceiling and stretching our arms. Maybe we can meet feet and head together. And with the exhale, always chin towards the chest, roll your spine, relax, and we want to recover into the study of another inversion. So for today, we're gonna go into tripod. Tripod is another inversion where our weight is in between 3 points. So we really have to balance our weight into 3, okay? Not just in the head, not just in the hands. So the easy version is gonna be our hands, our shoulders set apart. Our head is on top. So how we can recognize if we have a right distance in between head and hands? The answer is gonna be in our shoulder, in our arms. Okay, our arms has to draw a 90-degree perfectly shape. So without opening the elbows, keep it in close and parallel together. As we did in Shirshasana and cat pose, separate apart the shoulder blades, tuck your toes and stretch your legs. So our first steps for today is to walk towards the hands. So again, finding as much as we can the balance and our hip on top of our shoulders. So to do it easily, start to climb your knees on top of your triceps and really drive your heels towards your bum. Now from here you are already a bit more up, so it's gonna be easier for your rib cage and for your ribs, yes, to close together, engage your core and rise a bit more up your hip towards the shoulder. In the inhale you can stay here or find a stretch into the full tripod. And remember to always come back slowly. The perfect solution would be if you can again go back, knees together, dropping into your arms, and then one and one towards the floor. Now open your chest, stretch your spine, and exhale, release. Again, release your hands back. Take a deep breath. And with the exhale, we're gonna roll our spine. We're gonna sit again on top of our heels. And what we're gonna do is a deep stretch on our cervical spine. Because especially if it was the first time practicing this inversion, maybe there was not a lot of balance in between the 3 points of our base. So without pulling so much with our hands, just enlace your fingers together. In the inhale, separate your elbow and really take space. You really want to stretch your neck towards the ceiling. And we exhale without pushing it, just close and leave the weight of your elbow to close it together. Just leave the weight of your hands. In and stay. And exhale and release. So from here, we want to close our practice into a nice and gentle stretch, closing our feet together. Open your knees. In the first round, we're gonna go with our back so as straight as much as we can. So you can bend your elbow towards your muscles and really stretch your back and drive it front. When you can't go more than that, keep it back. Inhale again, stretch, maybe look a bit more up again. And exhale, bend again forward. Last round, inhale and up. exhale, this time we want to walk our heels a bit more farther and our elbows going outside from our legs. Now you can let curve your spine, relax just all the weight of your neck and of your head towards your feet. In your next inhale, bring it up. And exhale, we want to continue to stretch into Janu Shirshasana. So we want to bend our left leg into the inhale, both our arms are up. And exhale, we want to stretch it towards the right. So now, try to imagine that you are squaring your hip behind the wall. So try to don't go back with your left one. Inhale, if you need, again, along a bit more with your spine and then walk front and bend it forward. One more inhale, exhale, and continue, keep going and release. Let's change our leg. So now we can shift, we can open the right knee, inhale, both our hands, arm up, and exhale, bring it down. Remember to help yourself with the breath. Inhale and stay. And exhale, release. Roll your spine, stretch your legs. And now from a last balance, you can grab and hug your knees. First, relax your forehead on top of your knees. And from here, in the inhale, from your sacrum, really feel the stretch of your spine, open the chest and engaging your abdomen. Draw this Navasana posture, both pose. Inhale and stay. Just one breath, because in the exhale you can drop your feet and curving your spine vertebra by vertebra. You wanna relax and lay towards the floor. To really release all the workout of our spine. Really start to push away your legs towards your hip. So especially for the lumbar spine, this is a nice stretch that you can also reach maybe just 2 minutes per day to really relax your posture, especially if you are used to standing a lot in your job or walk a lot. And release. Now from here, we're gonna go towards our final twist. Grab your left towards the chest, and in exhale, we wanna twist towards the right side, looking at the left hand. Just one breath more, stay here. And with the exhale, bring it back. Now hug the right knee. And with the exhale, bring it towards the other side. Inhale and stay. And with the exhale, you can recover yourself towards the left side. We want to close our practice, crossing our legs together. Take a nice and comfortable seated position. Relax completely your arms. Relax your shoulders. Now keep focusing your attention on your spine. To close our practice, we're gonna stretch today a bit more our wrists, saying thank you to our hands, to be a nice and strong support for our body. Continuing to say thank you also to our core, to our legs, to keeping there into the balancing, and saying thank you to our concentration to keep focus and minded into the practice. So cross your hands and fingers together. Inhale, stretch your wrists, bring it up, relax your shoulders. And with the exhale, we want to say thank you to ourselves, hugging ourselves. So with your hands, doesn't matter, you can start first maybe with the left one on top and then you change. You want to hug your shoulder blades and bring it down. You can let curve your spine. In and down. And up, open. Exhale and hug. And again, curve your spine, release. In your next inhale, bring your hands towards the chest. From the chest, drive it towards the third eye. Inhale to close our practice. Exhale to let it go. Namaste. Muchas gracias and thank you to enjoying this second proposal of the Vinyasa flow, and hope to see you for the third one.